stiff and uncomfortable because he's not going to be nearly as efficient.
Mayweather's a GOAT. Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Damn Judah, terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford.
Turned to pro boxing at the age of 49 to take on God knows what. After the Mike Tyson fight,
Joe Rogan has reacted to the shocking idea of Floyd Mayweather returning to fight Terence "Bud" Crawford at the age of 48. Rogan didn't mince words, he emphasized that Floyd's body is no longer the same machine it once was. His reflexes, endurance, and recovery, Rogan said, have all inevitably declined. Maintaining that famous defensive sharpness for a full 12 rounds would now be a monumental task. Rogan warned that a professional comeback at this stage could be dangerous, not only because of age, but because the physical demands of a full championship fight are unlike anything Mayweather has faced in years.
Logan is going to be much less efficient. He's going to be trying really hard, and he's never done, I don't know how many rounds they're doing. How many rounds are they doing?
8 maybe or something like that. I don't even know if they've announced enough, but still.
If I was Floyd, I'd want it to be 12.
Yeah,
like,
the longer the...
Drag that guy into deep water and then beat the out of him.
Yeah. 8 years old, Floyd Mayweather's hints of returning to professional boxing, not just exhibitions, have stunned both fans and analysts. While the world already knows about his scheduled 2026 exhibition with Mike Tyson, the idea of Floyd re-entering the competitive ring has sparked an even bigger wave of debate. Many are wondering, why come back now? Is it the thrill of competition or the temptation of one more massive payday? Even the mere suggestion of a comeback has split the boxing community. Some are thrilled to see a legend test himself again. Others are concerned that time and age have eroded his once perfect physical rhythm. The question remains, is this about cementing legacy or chasing attention?
oh Jesus. Floyd Mayweather. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? So it's to be revealed, everybody. I just seen this on Instagram. The Menace has put out that Floyd Mayweather could return to pro boxing at the age of 49 to take on God knows what. After the Mike Tyson fight, I don't know, the man has been asking the question. He said it's a possibility. It's a possibility. Worst case scenario, everybody. If Floyd Mayweather want to go in there and take on Terence Crawford, Terence Crawford will melt a 49-year-old version of Floyd Mayweather, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I posted that video of Timothy Bradley, bro. He's right. He's correct. He might be right about the prime versus prime. I will have Floyd prime versus prime over Terence Crawford, but when it comes to right now, undoubtedly Terence Crawford would brutally melt him and stop Floyd Mayweather right now, bro. I do not want to see Floyd Mayweather in pro boxing again. The last time I seen him was Conor McGregor. That was a beatdown, but that was 40 years old, bro. That was 8 years ago. That was 8 years ago, everybody. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see him returning, bro. I just don't. I don't at all. That 50-0 record, that will go down the drain. Trust me. Go down the drain. If he fights a fresh fighter today, everybody. Floyd Mayweather is not once he was 8 or 9 years ago. Just, I don't like this at all. You get crushed. You get crushed by all these fresh up and comers right now, bro. And Terence Crawford, he ain't beating Crawford. If you all Floyd Mayweather fans thinking he's gonna beat Terence Crawford right now today, you're all delusional. Literally delusional.
Rogan also reflected on the evolution of Mayweather's career. He acknowledged that Floyd was one of the most technically brilliant fighters ever, but admitted that over time, the excitement around his fights began to fade. Early in his career, Pretty Boy Floyd was an offensive showman. Later, Money Mayweather became calculated and risk-averse, more focused on points than knockouts. Rogan said that while this approach preserved his record and fortune, it also changed public perception, turning his bouts into tactical chess matches rather than explosive showdowns. Now, with a possible return at 48, Rogan wonders whether fans want to relive that same cautious style or hope for a glimpse of the old, fearless Floyd.
Floyd was in his prime.
Yeah.
That would have been fucking incredible to see which style's superior.
Yeah.
Because Floyd would move towards you like this, you would just get right up on you. It would just show you how good Floyd really is.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that he's won decisions by, playing it safe, people that just don't get excited about him and they recognize him with the all-time greats, he's the best.
Former world champion Tim Bradley has also weighed in on the potential Mayweather versus Crawford showdown. Bradley didn't hesitate. He believes that even though Floyd is one of the greatest of all time, Terence Crawford would decisively defeat him. Bradley explained that Crawford's speed, adaptability, and relentless activity would overwhelm an older Mayweather. Unlike most of Floyd's late career opponents, Crawford is a versatile, modern fighter who can switch stances, control distance, and apply intelligent pressure, all tools that could neutralize Floyd's signature defense.
And I'm here to tell you guys, Floyd Mayweather's a GOAT. Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Damn Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. And he gonna run into problems with Crawford because Crawford hits harder than him. Crawford is the most complete fighter that I've ever witnessed in real life. He will beat Floyd Mayweather. However, Dale, I'm telling y'all, Crawford will beat Floyd Mayweather in his prime. Pound for pound. Prime versus prime. He has more power than Floyd. He's longer than Floyd. He's stronger than Floyd. He got a chin of granite. Terence Crawford is a different animal. Terence Crawford would beat Floyd Mayweather. 7 days a week.
I think Crawford would beat Floyd.
Bradley's take highlights a fascinating dynamic: Floyd's technical perfection versus Crawford's athletic aggression. Joe Rogan, too, has often praised Crawford's boxing IQ, describing him as one of the most complete fighters in modern boxing. Rogan points out how Crawford reads opponents in real time, adapts mid-fight, and executes precise combinations with near-flawless timing. For Rogan, Crawford represents the new generation of elite boxers, a blend of old-school discipline and modern fluidity. If Floyd were to face him today, it wouldn't just be a battle of styles, it would be a clash of eras.
Guess what I just got done studying? Floyd Mayweather, Zab Judah. Yep, that's what I just got done studying. And I'm here to tell you guys, Floyd Mayweather's a GOAT. Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He will beat him too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Floyd struggled in the first half against Zab Judah. Zab Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. Floyd didn't like fighting southpaw.
Guys, Zab Judah is one of the most gifted, skilled boxers. A lot of people struggled with Zab early on. He was a real problem. I think Zab just didn't have the mentality of a great fighter, but he was a talented fighter. If you haven't checked him out, you should go check him out.
Floyd reached with that right hand. You think he's gonna reach against one of the best back foot counter punches in the game? He gonna reach with that right hand against Crawford? He gonna get slept reaching with that back hand. The way he reaches with that. That level change backhand he throws too? Man, that pull jab he does too, that ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work. Floyd got a 72-inch reach. Yeah, he had quickness, fast reflexes. However, Crawford got all of that too. He got all of that too. And he got a 75-inch reach. Great counter puncher. Can concentrate all night. Can put pressure on Floyd. He can even invite Floyd in. Yep, I noticed. Floyd's not having success. He started to step on the gas. That's what he do. And he gonna run into problems with Crawford because Crawford hits harder than him. Crawford is the most complete fighter that I've ever witnessed in real life. He's the most complete. He has it inside and also outside. He will beat Floyd Mayweather. There's no hands down.
Boxing analyst Salam Bey offered a more measured perspective, reminding fans that comparing Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford directly can be misleading. Both men defined their own eras, Mayweather through defensive mastery and ring intelligence, Crawford through aggression, adaptability, and dominance across weight classes. Bey argues that each deserves respect on their own terms. Comparing them, he says, oversimplifies what makes both special. Mayweather perfected the art of not getting hit, Bey explained, while Crawford has mastered the art of controlled destruction. In short, greatness wears different faces depending on the era.
Different fights, those two totally different approaches. But went in there and took the fight away from Canelo, whereas Floyd went there and never gave Canelo a chance. So, just looking at those two different fights, that's Canelo's opinion, and everybody's opinion is different. Styles make fights at the end of the day, so that's subjective.
And now you got Bradley, Shane Mosley saying that Crawford is better than Floyd. Give me your takeaway. Both undefeated. One guy went the big fight approach. Other guy went as far as, accolades, unifying, undisputed, etc. But then when you look at them, fuck their resumes, when you look at them as fighters, who's the better fighter?
They're two different fighters. That's really how I look at it. I feel like their resumes are great, what they did in their careers is great, but at the end of the day, it's two different eras. So it's not always as comparable as people try to make it seem. People criticize Bud's career, but he fought the best of the best in today's era. Floyd fought the best of the best in his era. So, it's two different eras. They have two different styles. Bud goes in there and adapts to whatever style that he has to adapt to that night with that fighter, whereas Floyd stays to himself. Every fight that he fights, Floyd is Floyd. He makes adjustments and fights differently according to every fighter, but that's every great fighter. That's just boxing. Floyd always stays true to Floyd Mayweather. Whether it was, Pretty Boy Floyd.
Oscar de la Hoya, a legend in his own right, has also entered the conversation. While acknowledging Crawford's brilliance, de la Hoya insists that no one has yet surpassed Mayweather's all-time greatness. Floyd's perfect record and longevity, he says, still stand as the ultimate benchmark. However, de la Hoya concedes that Crawford is one of the most gifted active fighters today and perhaps the only one who could truly test the limits of Mayweather's style. His comments highlight the heart of the ongoing debate. How do we measure greatness, by historical dominance, or by beating the best of your time?
After the fight said that Crawford was way better than Floyd. Crawford, Canelo, Floyd. What do you think? Who would win in a fight?
My man.
I have to disagree because
Floyd Mayweather toyed with Canelo. Like, he literally toyed with him. He didn't get hit at all. Not one time. And Crawford, yeah, he's more of a fighter, boxer. Mayweather's more of a boxer. But I have to disagree. I think Mayweather is much more superior than Crawford.
Analysts continue to speculate on a hypothetical Mayweather versus Crawford matchup, and most side with Crawford. His tactical intelligence, footwork, and recent victories over Errol Spence and Canelo Alvarez have cemented his reputation as the pound-for-pound king. Former world champion Shane Mosley believes the fight would be extremely difficult for Floyd because of the physical mismatch. Crawford, who now walks around at 168 pounds, would have a size, reach, and power advantage over the much smaller Mayweather. Mosley pointed out that Floyd excelled against fighters his own size, not against naturally bigger, stronger opponents like Crawford. In his words, Floyd's skills might keep him in the fight, but Crawford's power would end it.
Puts him on par with Floyd Mayweather Jr., and Floyd Mayweather Jr. doesn't like that. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is one of the biggest egos in the sport, so much so that he could not find a way to give Muhammad Ali credit as being a top 5 fighter and claimed that Roberto Duran sits above Muhammad Ali, right? Why? Because Floyd wants to be better than Muhammad Ali. He completely redid his image when he became Money Mayweather to pretty much copy from calling himself the GOAT, calling himself TBE, right? Whole thing. Very disrespectful of Muhammad Ali when he was coming up, when after Floyd Mayweather Jr. wound up being at the top of the sport. So now that Terence Crawford has firmly placed himself at the top of boxing, and not just as the pound for pound fighter right now, many people are saying, hey, shouldn't he be considered one of the greatest fighters of all time? Isn't this a realistic conversation we can have? So what does that do? That butts Terence Crawford right up against Floyd Mayweather. So when Floyd was asked a series of questions, right? Because Floyd is now has a fight coming up. I do believe it maybe in January. I think it may be in January or early 2026, I believe is the time frame, where Floyd Mayweather Jr. is going to be fighting Mike Tyson in I believe this is going to be an exhibition.
Although nothing has been confirmed, the mere idea of Floyd Mayweather taking on Terence Crawford professionally has sent shockwaves through the boxing world. A victory for Floyd would rewrite history, silencing critics and proving that even at 48, he remains the master. But the risks are enormous. At this stage of his life, even the best defensive reflexes fade. Still, the potential financial reward and the allure of reclaiming the spotlight may be too tempting to resist. Meanwhile, Roy Jones Jr. added his voice to the debate, questioning Floyd's legacy altogether. Jones argued that, aside from beating Canelo, Floyd often avoided fighters in their prime, preferring older or smaller opponents. Greatness isn't just about being undefeated, Jones said, it's about who you beat, and when you beat them. In his view, Crawford represents the type of prime, dangerous opponent that Mayweather often sidestepped.
Floyd Mayweather, top 5?
No, not in my book. No,
not even top 10?
Maybe top 10 in my book, yeah. Not top 5. Maybe top 10, but not top 5. Floyd can fight, don't get it wrong. Floyd can fight. But here's what my problem. Well, I understand, I know you're a Floyd fan, but here's my problem. Who did Floyd fight that was on his level when he fought? Only Canelo. That's it. Don't give me that stuff about the other guy that was going to prison. He know he's going to prison when he get through. And then to take it even further.
Before
Cotto was not on his level. Wait. See, stop. Let me finish first. Cotto.
You asked me a question.
Cotto already was done. And Cotto an all-time great? No. Cotto's an all-time Puerto Rican great. Cotto's not an all-time great in boxing.
I agree with you.
He's an all-time Puerto Rican great. All right, so that's not a great fight. That's not on your level. Pacquiao. You waited till Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez before you fought him. If you'd have fought him 4 years ago, it'd have been something. Because both of y'all were here. We'd have found out who the best was. You waited till Marquez knocked him out, now you fought him. If I wait till somebody beat James Toney before I fight him, do I get credit for being the greatest fighter of all time because I beat James Toney?
No, you don't.
No, I don't. So my point is, you didn't do it the right way. You know that. Who else did you fight besides them best 2 names you can pull up besides Canelo?
What I'm saying is that who do you think around that time would have even beaten Floyd that he didn't fight?
So my point is, I'm not going to say who
because I can't name a person.
I'm not going to say who would have beat Floyd. Like I said, I'm just saying Floyd never fought nobody that was of his equal. He didn't fight a James Toney. He didn't go looking for it.
And that wraps up today's breakdown. The question remains, if Floyd Mayweather really steps into the ring against Terence Crawford, will it be one final masterpiece or a dangerous illusion of past glory? Only time and the bell will tell.